Hey Michael, thank you for submitting a request. I will say definitely yes, Greek life is a big aspect of student life at CU Boulder. It's really common for people to be a part of a sorority or a fraternity, um, like just for random people you meet. It's normal for them to be part of that. In the business school, I know there's a business frat, which is for both women and men, which is great. Um, it's like a good way to get connected to your peers and stuff like that. But don't fret, because if you are not involved in Greek life, you still can attend parties and events. It's just with a few little like requirements. So as for girls go, you can definitely get into events and parties and things like that. No rules involved. For guys, it's a little different. For guys, if you are thinking about going to a philanthropy event, those are fair game. You can go to any and all of those. They're super fun. They're great ways to meet people and stuff like that. Um, but as for parties and like events that are more just social, it's a little bit different. So to get into a frat party as a guy, sometimes there will be an entry fee of like $5 to $10 if you're coming just like by yourself. Another thing is, if you're coming by yourself, it would be very smart of you to make friends in fraternities. And then like when those events are coming around, like you just call up your homies and you're like, yo, like, can I come to this party or whatever? And they're like, yeah, like, come on. Because they know you. But as for just like normal parties and stuff go, if you like don't really know anyone or don't have connects, I would definitely do the ratio thing people do here, which is a 3-to-1 ratio, 3 girls to 1 guy, and go to whatever event you want to go to early if you're bringing a ratio. Parties usually will start around 10-ish p.m. if they haven't started already. And so if you show up like on the earlier end with your ratio, whatever, like high likelihood you'll get in. But if you show up at like, 11:30 and there's already people there, like you probably won't get in, even if you have your ratio requirements or whatever. So it's really just depending on the event, and I would just highly recommend making connects in fraternities or sororities, really, because you can get invited to sorority formals and participate in those events. And you don't have to be a part of Greek life to still like experience some of that stuff. But you definitely do need to find ways to know people and get involved in that kind of like arena.